Hey guys, and welcome to this video. So in this video, I'm going to cover and explain exactly why I think you don't need thousands of dollars to start out with YouTube automation. Okay, so let's get started. So the most important thing is that you understand how to choose the right niche, because if you choose the wrong niche, you're going to throw money down the drain. Okay, so you need to make sure that you do your niche research very properly, and I'm going to talk about that a lot on this channel, and I'm going to repeat a lot that niche research is one of the most important things. Okay, so most people will look at huge channels, for example Phone, Magnets Media and so on, and think because they get millions of views they will also get millions of views, which is simply not true. Okay, so this here is Phone as an example. Let's actually have a look at the analytics. So they're getting around 16 million views a month and making anywhere between $18,000 and $40,000. It will most probably be near to the $40,000 mark. Now, if we look at Magnets Media, for example, this channel here gets 4 million views a month and makes between 5 to 27k a month, is probably near to this mark. Now, this is obviously very attractive for people, especially if you just join YouTube automation. And it happened to me too when I just started out. I saw all of these big channels getting millions of views, making so much money, and I thought like, hey, let me just go into the same niche as they are, right? But trust me, guys, it's almost never gonna work if you go into the same niche. Now, why I say so, right? Most people just cannot, how do you say it? Like, most people can't afford videos like they do. If we look at this video, just as an example like this, it's full on animations, right? These videos cost thousands of dollars. And not only that, these channels or the channel owners have insane amounts of experience when it comes to YouTube, right? So yeah, to add to that, you will need to have thousands of dollars to get into a niche like that. So please don't look at these big channels and be like, okay, this channel gets millions of views, I'm also going to go into that, because you're most probably not going to succeed, because thousands of people think just like that. Okay, so there will be thousands of channels exactly like this one, or trying to be exactly like this one, which are failing, right? So your chances are pretty low, especially if you can't bring something completely new to the table. Okay, so now instead of looking at niches like that, I want you to do this instead, right? Look at channels like these, for example. For example here, book by its cover. Okay, just as an example, this channel started 2 months ago, right? They got around 3 million views. Let's just click it so I can show you guys how much that actually is, right? In revenue. So 3 million, like that. Now let's just say they earn $5 per 1,000 views, right? So we do 3 million divided by 1,000 times $5, right? So this channel made around about $15,000 from 25 videos. Now, if we look at these videos, they are extremely simple. So this video here, for example, literally just an image with a story, right? Now, if you guys want to check out this channel, feel free to do it. I don't really want to click on the videos now because I don't want to get copyright issues on this channel, okay? I don't think it will happen though, but yeah, just have a look at this channel. Go to this channel and have a look at it, how simple these videos are. These are very low budget videos, but we're going to get to that now. Now, if we look at here, Top Master, just as an example, Top Master, also very low quality videos. If we look at this, very low quality videos. Just go ahead and look at these channels yourself, okay? Now, if we look at the views here, this channel got 18.4 million views in literally 4 months, okay? Now, 18.4 million views divided by 1,000 times 5 is $92,000 from 109 videos. Now, I can tell you that these videos probably don't cost them more than $30 a video, okay? And just imagine, they spent around probably $3,000 on this channel and they made $92,000, okay? And that's why I say you don't need a lot of money to make or to build your first YouTube automation channel. Now, if you look at this, Billionaire Insights, okay, let's have a look at this channel just as an example. So this is actually a trend I've seen recently doing very well. So if you look at this channel, also started around 3 months ago, but it only started blowing up very recently, like around a month ago. So if we look here, 5 million views, right? Now this is in the luxury niche. So this channel actually probably gets paid even more than the channels I just showed you guys, okay? So let's say 5 million views, 5 million divided 1,000 by, okay? And then let's say, for example, they get paid $8 per 1,000 views. That's $40,000 this channel has made in the last 3 months, right? By posting faceless videos to YouTube, and especially like very, very simple faceless videos, not much editing, nothing of that. I'll show it to you guys now, okay? This is crazy and it breaks my mind, but all of this has to do with the whole supply and demand on YouTube, but we're gonna get to that, okay? So all of these channels have one single thing in common, and that is low quality videos, low subscriber counts, and many views, okay? Now, how do they actually do that? I actually didn't add anything here, but how do they actually do that? Let me actually do that now. Whoops, I know, not like this. Whoops, I'm actually new to this software. So yeah, so how do they do that? Firstly, let me just do like this. Firstly, they find a niche that is high in demand and low in supply, right? This is what they do. And how they do it is they literally go to YouTube and search for different things in the search bar, scroll down there and see if there are small channels that are getting high amounts of views, right? Then they look, and we're going to go to the checklist later so you guys know exactly how a good niche looks like. So you guys can find channels like this yourself, okay? So what they basically do, they come to the search bar, search random stuff. Like for example, they search Elon Musk like that. Then they would go here to filters, go to upload date, and then 4 to 20 minutes. So you don't get any shorts. And then they literally scroll down here. But one thing I just want to recommend you guys, make sure to install the vidIQ extension. It doesn't need to be paid, but make sure to install it, okay? Then they literally just scroll down here, look for small channels, right? So they look at the subscriber count and look for small channels that are getting huge amounts of views, right? And that's exactly how I found this channel. This channel here, actually, when it had like 2,000 subscribers or something, how I found this channel when it was still very small. And also, where's the book channel? Oh, okay, I just left that, I think. But that's also how I found that channel. Okay, all of those channels were literally found by searching something up on YouTube and then filtering that and looking for small channels that are getting high amounts of views, right? So you want to make sure that you have high demand and low supply. And that's exactly what it is when the small channels have high views and low subscriber counts. And especially, and the best is if you find channels like that and it's only 1 or 2 and they're doing really, really, really well, because then you're very early in that, right? So I hope all of this makes sense, right? So like I said, all of them have in common low quality videos, low subscriber counts, and many views. And something we can actually also add here is that all of them are very trendy channels, okay? So now let's move on. So they use tools like this to create the videos for extremely cheap. So they use ChatGPT, they use ChatGPT for the script, or Claude AI for the script. I usually use ChatGPT. Some say Claude AI is also pretty good, and that's why I just added it. But they use this for the script, right? Then, script and research. So this is basically how they write their scripts. Then they use 11 Labs, which is $99 per month for the voiceover. Most of you guys probably know 11 Labs. So let me just open it up. 11 Labs is basically a AI voice generator. Guys, this has insane, firstly, insane amounts of different voices. Secondly, the voices are really, really good, and they're getting just better and better and better. Just listen to this here, for example.
It is not so important to our distrust.
Oh, no.
Let me know in the comment section below. This is the
Diese Entscheidung verändert alles.
Alright, that's a German one, but it's insane, okay? And the cool thing about that is, the cool thing about using 11 Labs for creating these voiceovers is literally, firstly, you have them instantly, so you can pump out more videos. You don't have to wait 2, 3, 4, 5 days for the voiceover artist to finally send them to you. Same with the script. You can do it for free. So 11 Labs is really recommendable. And then they use Midjourney for the thumbnails, right? Now, if we look at here, for example, these thumbnails, they are all AI generated. Here as well, they use all of these thumbnails are basically made in an AI generator. So Midjourney is quite good for that. They are also like Leonardo AI, I guess. Yeah, I actually, which one is also good and which I use often is openart.ai, also pretty good if you guys want to use it, around about the same price as Midjourney. Then lastly, they get a cheap video editor from Upwork, right? From Upwork, so they usually hire people from third world countries, like for example, India, Pakistan, Philippines, to create these videos for them. Now the thing is, these videos are so simple that literally anyone can create these videos. Even if you have never edited a video before, you can for sure create videos like that because they are just so simple, right? Now, so with $500 a month, you can easily create 25 videos. Now, let me explain. So $500, right, minus the subscription costs, minus the subscription costs is 368, 86 videos, dollars left, right? Now, $386 divided by 15 is 25 videos a month, okay? 25 videos a month. Now, let me just explain to you guys. Book by its cover. Just want to show you something really cool. So this channel here probably didn't even spend that much money. They have 25 videos online and they made $15,000 from this channel. So you guys just need to keep in mind that it's all about the opportunity and the niche you go into, how much money you're going to make, right? And the other thing I wanted to mention here for the whole supply and demand thing is, and why this works so well, is if there's high demand and low supply, and even if you upload a very low quality video, ChatGPT script, AI voiceover, people are still going to look at it because they want to see it, and there is just not enough content about that, right? Yeah, let's go down. So here, but all of this is not gonna work, but all of this won't work if you don't know how to pick the right niche. So I have some niche research criteria here for you, which I usually use. Now, this doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but it's good or try to get as close to this as just possible, okay? So something you want to look for is they are under 5 channels, under 5 smaller channels creating content in this niche that are consistently getting more views than they have subscribers. This means there's high demand and low supply, right? So I talked about this already. Everything of that is explained. So the smaller this amount is, the better it is, and the newer the niche is, and the faster you're going to blow up, right? And the more money you're going to make. So then you want to make sure that there are no channels with over 100,000 subscribers. Don't know why, but YouTube does favor bigger channels, okay? So you want to make sure that there are no really big channels in that specific niche, okay? Then there are no smaller channels failing. This is something really important. I think I mentioned it already in some videos maybe, but most people don't look at the channels that are failing. They only look at the channels that are winning, right? Now, if there are channels that are winning, then there are to 1,000,000% also channels that are failing. So that's also something you always want to look at. Like, hey, how many channels are actually failing, and try to figure out like, why are they failing? Okay, that's really important. Then you want to make sure that the niche is not older than 6 months. Okay. Because if it's older than 6 months and it's a good niche, or niche where you get really high amounts of views, this is probably not the case anymore, and this also not, okay? Then you want to be happy with the amount of money you can make from that channel. Like I said, the channel's views divided by 1,000 times 5, and then you get like round about what the channel is earning every single month. Then you want to make sure that you can create better content than your competitors. Now, this is not like, you don't need to create better content than your competitors, but I would definitely try to create better content. The most important thing is just to create longer content than your competitors. Okay, even if it's only like 3 minutes. Always try to create longer content than your competitors. That's going to help you a bunch. Trust me with that one. Okay. Then you want to make sure that you're interested in this niche. This is actually not a must, as long as you build a team that has interest in this niche, right? Like I said, you don't need a team specifically. You can also just use ChatGPT, Claude AI, 11 Labs. And then what you can do is you can hire a cheap editor from Upwork for like $15 or something to put the whole video together, or you can just create the video yourself. If you're doing everything yourself, sometimes it's always better to actually have interest in the niche, but it's not a must, okay? Then you want to make sure that the niche is monetized. Okay, so here we can, for example, where is it loaded? If we give, not that one. Here, for example, we see this is monetized. So I would recommend you guys to get the next level YouTube extension. That's going to help you a lot to see if a channel is monetized or not. Okay, so write all of this down and try to work with this when you're looking for niche. Trust me, this is going to help you a lot when picking a good niche. Okay, now once you have picked a niche, don't wait forever to go on that niche or to test that niche, because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to get. Okay, YouTube is all a game of speed. Okay, now once you have that niche, test 5 to 15 videos on the channel. Now preferably an aged account. So just get 15 videos or 5 to 15 videos out there as fast as possible, okay? Now, preferably an aged account. So YouTube actually, and that's what we've seen now in the past, is actually pushing these very old accounts way more than brand new accounts. But that's just because there are a lot of bots on YouTube and they kind of want to get rid of that, right? So what I can only recommend you guys to do is to take $6 and buy yourself an aged account, right? Here on agedprofiles.com. I can only recommend it. I've tested it and it works very well. Now, if one of these videos gets traction, stick to the niche and double down in channels. So if one of these 5 to 15 videos actually takes off, right, then stick to the niche and double down on channels. Just create more channels. The more channels you have, the more money you make, and the more channels you have. And then if nothing happens to these 5 to 15 videos, go back here and do niche research again, okay? Now, one thing I can recommend you guys to do, instead of just like sitting around and doing nothing while these videos are posted, go back here and do niche research every single day. You're gonna find so many niches, and if you do this long enough, you're 1,000,000% gonna succeed with YouTube. Trust me with that one, okay? So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? And like I said, this is exactly why I think you don't need thousands of dollars to start out with YouTube automation. Now, $500 a month is still a lot of money, right? But I think most people can do $500 a month. And if you can't, then sit down and work and create these videos yourself for free almost. You can even create the voiceover for free. You can, Midjourney, that's quite hard. I would probably, but everyone would have $15 a month for Midjourney to create thumbnails, okay? That's what I guess, okay? So if you don't have $500, you need to sit down and do the work yourself. It's not impossible. You don't need thousands of dollars to start a YouTube channel, okay? But yeah, I think this is it for this video. I hope you guys learned something and I hope all of this makes sense. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this, and let me know if you have anything else you guys want some more insights into, or anything else you guys want to see, and then we'll see each other in the next one. Again, bye. Have a nice day.